Hey guys, in this video we are going to the Maldives of Central America, the San Blas Islands just off the coast of Panama. I'm currently packing my bag in the hostel in Panama City. I'm just making a day bag. I am filling up my dry bag with all the stuff that I'm gonna be bringing for the upcoming 4 days. I will spend 3 nights on these islands and I'm so excited. But yeah, first things first, get everything ready, and then I'm going to leave my bags with the stuff that I don't need for the 4 days here at the hostel in Panama City. I am going to go to the supermarket as well, just to take some drinks along, because meals are included, but the extra drinks and snacks you must bring, or you can buy them here and there on the islands, but not everywhere. In here I have all my necessities to go to the beach. So I have my mask and snorkel, my towel, I have my camera equipment, so my Osmo action cam. This has sunscreen, some lotion to put onto my burnt arms, and also some mosquito spray. So this will be my beach bag, and I can just take out this bag out of my bigger bag whenever I need to go to the beach. Oh, and I'm also putting my cap with that. Then I have my bum bag, which will have my wallet. You need to have most of your money for the tour in cash, and also the entrance fee to the Kuna territory, which should be $22. I also have my headphones, a hair clip, and my 2 bracelets so that I don't get motion sick. And some tissues, of course. Good morning! I have just arrived at the San Blas Islands. This is my bed for the night. We do have a mosquito net, which is definitely a plus. This morning I was picked up at 5:30 and taken in a 4x4 to the port from where we took a boat. I have booked the 4-day, 3-night tour through San Blas. This was not what I expected. It was a super short boat ride to the first island, which is just off the mainland, and a huge cruise is just rocking up, and all of these people are gonna be laying on the beach. It's not at all what I thought it would be. We've arrived here. I'm the only one being dropped off here, so it's not like I have a group of people that I can hang out with, have some drinks with. It's just me by myself. And today, the first day, it's now 9 o'clock and I'm off. Like, this is it. This is it for the day. They just dropped me here. I hope I'll be getting my meals at least. And then apparently tomorrow they are picking me up to go on a tour and see more of the islands. But yeah, to be underwhelmed is an understatement. Also, the weather isn't that great, so the water isn't super blue or anything. So I'm very underwhelmed at the moment. But let's hope I can still turn this around. The first island I stayed at was called Aroma. I stayed in the shared dorm huts and the bathrooms were also shared. The shower was still quite salty and there was a little shop and restaurant. Okay, it's only been less than an hour and already my feet are full of bites of either the ants or sand lice. But I want to give you some more information about the San Blas Islands. This is an archipelago which consists of 365 islands just off the Caribbean coast of Panama. 49 of those islands are inhabited and the rest is not. So those should be the islands that we will also be visiting tomorrow. The islands are inhabited by the Kuna people, and we also had to pay some entry into their territory, which was $22, so that was absolutely fine. The birds are wreaking havoc, and I'm kind of scared to get a coconut on my head because the whole island is pretty much coconut trees, and I just saw something fall on someone's head already, so I'm going to be very careful where I'm walking. After asking around for some information, apparently there will be 2 days of tour, which are tomorrow and the day after. And then the last day is probably just getting back to the city. The meals are included. They will let me know around 12 when I can go eat. But yeah, breakfast was not included. We did stop at just a gas station to get something if you wanted. And luckily I do have some crisps with me still. And I also brought a big bottle of Coke. I forgot my water in the car. And I also brought some rum, just because I thought I would be in company and other people would have a drink in the evening. But little old me is all by herself. Actually, day drinking might just be the only activity that I can do today, so we'll see. The cruise left at 3 p.m. and as the beach cleared, it was time to go for a snorkel. And just like that, the rest has returned to the island. The cruise has left, along with all the beach chairs and all the tables and chairs, and also all, well, the souvenir vendors. So right now, it is what I expected it would be. It was just an unfortunate first impression. The people who have stayed here for 2 or 3 nights already said that it was not at all like this the previous days, so I just got unlucky and I've just gone for a snorkel and it was unreal. I didn't think there would be much around here because it's a sandy beach, the water is so crystal clear, but there is a huge reef just off the coast. I've seen pufferfish, squid, like a group of squid, so many beautiful fish and lots of coral, so I'm a happy girl in the end. We also had a lovely lunch, which was just fish with beans and rice, which I'm a big fan of. Good morning. It is the second day of my son Blas trip and they have moved me to another room. I had some really lovely roomies the other night, and there is also a huge group of Belgian people who are traveling in group. And last night I watched the sunset with them, had a few drinks, and in the evening it was fish again with some chips this time, and this morning we had a lovely breakfast which was an omelette and a pancake. Now we are off to finally go on a tour to explore the islands. It's still a bit overcast and it rained just a bit, but it might be good for our sunburns because even yesterday I already got a bit sunburned, my legs as well, and the girls who have been on the tours already are just, oh, they look awful. So I'm definitely swimming with shorts and my long shirt so that I'm completely covered up and I can't get into trouble because it'll be a long day out in the sun. Also, both of my underwater cameras have now given up on me. It is honestly not my time when it comes to technology. I also had to replace my computer screen 3 days before coming here. And yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do when I'm back in Panama City to make them work again, or at least have one. But for now, I think for today I won't have any underwater footage. At the first island of the day, and they have brought me a paddleboard. So even though I'll be on my own for the majority of the time, there's another couple here who's lovely. I'll definitely be using the paddleboard, and then I'll also be doing some snorkeling, which I'm so excited about. We could see lots of fish already from the pier. As you can see, there is a shipwreck right off the coast here, so let's hope that there's lots of cool fishies around there. We had a great lunch here. You could choose out of different options, and there was even fresh fruit. We have made it to our next stop of the day, and it is this natural swimming pool. The water is super shallow here, and then it goes a bit deeper. Right there, people are having drinks. Since my Spanish is really good, one of the guides took me on a personal tour.
¿Es de una tortuga?
No es tortuga, es una, ¿cómo se llama? Es de como algo de erizo. ¿Sabe erizo?
Ah, sí, sí.
Sí, pero ese no es erizo, se puede tocar, se puede.
I then joined the girls to have a few drinks whilst chilling in the natural swimming pool. We dropped some of them off on Isla Diablos for their last night and returned to my island for a much needed shower. Wow, what a day! Snorkeling at the shipwreck was a bit difficult because there was a very strong current that was pulling you to the end of the ship, and then it was really hard to get back to the shore. Next stop was this sandbank, this beautiful million colors of blue water, and it was so much fun together with the girls. Tonight there will be a bonfire, so I think I need $2 to join that somehow. Let's hope that comes with a drink. And I look forward to seeing if today's sunset is any better than the one of last night. After watching the sunset, which was mediocre, I then tried my first patacones, which are fried plantains. They were a bit dry in my opinion, and after a long wait, it was time for the strangest bonfire I ever experienced. Good morning! It is day 3 of the Sun Blas experience, and once again I have 2 layers of sunscreen on, one cream of 30 SPF and one spray of 50. And I will also be wearing my shirt once again to go swimming and snorkeling. Not taking any risks anymore. I got plenty of sun already. Today we are going on another tour, so island hopping again, hopefully some other islands. I don't know who will be joining me, because the girls from yesterday have left and there are some new people on the island, but they seem to be in groups already, so yeah, I'll have to try and socialize a bit today. Still can't manage to make my underwater cameras work, unfortunately, but let's hope that I can solve it by the next underwater adventure. Last night we had a bonfire, which was the most unique bonfire I've probably experienced ever and will experience, because they used palm leaves and it was done in about 5 minutes. Yeah, it was funny. As usual, no one knew what was going on, and then all of a sudden at 8:30 or maybe 8:45, they finally started their bonfire. It was fun. It was together with the other Belgian people. They are leaving today. And then I slept really well, but the thing is, as soon as the sun comes up, the birds wake up, and these birds, they are like a car alarm that goes off. But yeah, I slept really well. Breakfast today was just some bread with egg, not very special, but hopefully will fill me up until lunch. Alright, off we go. It is now 9 AM and once again they are kicking me out. Yesterday they kicked me out of the room, and today they are kicking me off the island. There's another group coming here and I need to spend my last night on another island. So now I quickly need to pack everything, which is super annoying because I just had a beach bag with whatever I needed, and now I'll have to carry everything around all day. But okay, we'll see how that goes. That means that even if I find friends in my group of this island today, I'll have to make new friends again tonight. But sure, we'll be fine. I left Aroma Island behind and we set off for Isla Diablos. I was joined by an Australian couple and 2 fellow solo travelers. We checked in and I went to explore the island.
a small shop, a volleyball net, a bar, and much better hammocks. You can also buy some artisanal souvenirs from the Kuna people living on the island. This is the flag of the people, by the way. At both islands, you can charge your phones at the restaurants.
We have made it to the new island, and this island is Isla Diablos, and I love these colorful huts. I'm in the dorm once again, and also the bathrooms here are shower and toilet together. They do look better than the previous ones, but if you're coming here, do know that even the shower is slightly salty. I decided against bringing shampoo and just going with it. But yeah, you definitely don't get to feel completely clean if you're staying here. It is now 10, we have some time off, and then at 12 we will have lunch, and then we are off on a little snorkeling excursion and probably also having some rum. After the best fish and chips, we went island hopping to 2 different places. The first stop was Starfish Beach. We did see some starfish, but it wasn't super impressive. And then next up, we went to a reef. It was just a teeny tiny island, just a little patch of sand, and it was completely surrounded by a reef. So we snorkeled around, and then we saw a huge lobster, which was pretty cool. When I got back, I saw our lovely guide from yesterday, Herman, again, and he was sitting with the Australian guys that were on the previous island, and I didn't get to know them yet, but as I arrived back here, they were sitting all together having a beer, so I joined them for a beer, and now I'm going off for another swim around the island, and then tonight there should be a lovely dinner. Guys, that was a triple sunset right there. That was so beautiful. Definitely the most beautiful sunset so far, and hopefully many more to come.
We had an amazing dinner. The food on this island is so good. The next morning started with a rainbow and an amazing downpour unlike anything I had ever seen. It was so cool to experience. Every morning started out a bit grey, but that never lasted long.
Good morning. It is the final day of the Blas adventure, and I'm lucky. I get to go on another tour. We are going back to the sunken ship island, I believe, and hopefully a new spot this afternoon. And then at around 3 p.m. we will make our way back to Panama City.
We saw the shark boat rock up and went back to the Shipwreck Island. We relaxed there for a bit and enjoyed another great fresh lunch. Unfortunately, we didn't go to any new places in the afternoon. They were the same as the day before, but I really enjoyed my last hours in good company and with some rum before making our way back to the mainland. I also got this bag, which will come in handy for sure. We spotted some toucans along the road and braced ourselves for the bumpy road ahead. This time around, I did struggle with the motion sickness, although I got lucky with the front seat. Some things you should know that I didn't mention yet is that having your own snorkel and mask is a plus. You do not need shoes at all. Bring a book or some brain puzzles for the hammock time. The communication of the company was not good at all towards the clients. Often people had no idea what was going on. Different people stay different days, will be put together, but the people in charge do know who everyone is and where they are going. It is really organized chaos. If you stay for more than 2 nights, they will move you for the last night. People book through different operators and formulas, but still end up with the same executors. This will not be the case for all the tours, but there were definitely a lot of different companies involved in mine. Just so you know what to expect, my first of 4 days was just spent relaxing on the island and then island hopping for the next 3 days. Breakfast is from 7 to 8, you'll leave around 9:30, have lunch around 12, and dinner is from 6 to 7 on Aroma and 7 to 8 on Devil's Island. I hope that can resolve any confusion you have once you get there.
That is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the next videos of this Central America series. So I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!